This is a story about two small Balkan communities connected by one metal, chromium. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, a mine is being planned above the small town of Vares, 40 kilometers from the capital, Sarajevo. In Albania, on the other side, a chromium mine has been operating for decades, only a few kilometers from Tirana. Two places, Vares in Bosnia and Bulqiza in Albania, show two faces of the same problem. Experts warn, when institutions fail, the price is paid by people, forests and rivers. This is why the case of Vares matters far beyond a single local community. Although Vares has a long history of mining, this newly announced chromium mine has raised concern among residents of this small Bosnian town. As many as 49 organizations and local communities are demanding the urgent termination of the concession, while residents of Vares and surrounding areas are forming organizations to oppose the opening of the mine. They warn that works have begun, even without the approval of institutions responsible for protecting state property. Key concession documents remain hidden from the public under the pretext of protecting business secrecy. Experts and academic professors speak of risks to the Krivaja River and to an area within a radius of as much as 120 kilometers. Inspections state that they are awaiting an opinion from the Office of the Authority of Bosnia and Herzegovina on the legality of the permits, which for now is also providing no information. However, the investor has continued the works even without that opinion, remains silent in public, and does not respond to journalists' questions. Activists claim that decisions of the Constitutional Court and the High Representative in Bosnia and Herzegovina are being ignored. Chromium is essential for Europe's green transition. Without it, there are no wind turbines, batteries, or modern energy equipment. However, chromium also has a darker side. It is used in the military industry, for armor to special steels. The public rightly asks, who makes the profit and who pays the price of the mine? In the south of the region, the town of Bulqiza represents the most intensive chromium mining zone in Albania, with dozens of galleries carved above and beneath the town itself. For decades, hundreds of thousands of tons of ore have been extracted, but environmental rehabilitation has almost never taken place. Albanian institutions confirm that there are no air or water monitoring stations in Bulqiza. A total of 127 mining licenses have been issued on the same massive, creating a fragmented and poorly supervised mining area. Experts warn that such fragmentation increases risks. Abandoned old galleries, interconnected tunnels, and uncontrolled discharge of polluted water. Companies self-report pollution, while independent verification is rare. Testing for hexavalent chromium has not been conducted for at least 10 years, even though it can form during chromium mining, when ore and waste rock are exposed to air and water. The World Health Organization states that hexavalent chromium is toxic and carcinogenic and poses a serious threat to human health. Waste rock dumps continue to grow on steep slopes and near settlements, causing erosion, landslides, and water pollution. Over the past decade, 194 mining accidents have been officially recorded in Bulqiza, 31 of them fatal. Miners say that many accidents never enter official records out of fear of losing their jobs. For years, activists have demanded a legally recognized status for miners, but state institutions remain silent. Local journalists describe an atmosphere of pressure, silence, and a lack of transparency. While chromium from Bulqiza feeds global industries, the town itself remains among the poorest in the country. For many, Bulqiza stands as a warning. This is what happens when mining grows faster than the institutions meant to regulate it. Bosnian Vares and Albanian Bulqiza tell the same story, a valuable mineral, but weak institutional control. and a lack of transparency in publishing key information. Across the Western Balkans, the central question remains the same. Who protects the people, the forests, and the rivers? Chromium is essential for Europe's green transition, but how green can it be when the raw material is extracted under such conditions? When concessions are granted in silence, without transparency and oversight, future generations will remain living next to mining sites, pay the price. Ulciza is a clear warning. If institutions fail to react today, tomorrow may already be too late. For Vares, one crucial question remains: will it learn from the experience of its neighbor or repeat the same mistakes? Because what happens in these small towns is not a local issue. It is a test for the entire Western Balkans and for the future of Europe's green transition.